So that last video recording or audio recording, shall I say, was kind of getting pretty heated. So it's a good thing that it shut off. But I'm going to pick up where I left off. So as I was saying, like, guys be coming at women from a certain angle based on their prior experiences dealing with the woman that they've dealt with, right? But this is a thing, because all women are different. So if you're used to dealing with women that are naive, that you've been able to easily manipulate, because all women are able to be manipulated, but some are easier than others. And so here is where the problem comes, because for men who have dealt with women who were very easily manipulated, they're easy to manipulate. And then you come across a woman like myself, right? I can be manipulated. No woman is beyond manipulation, being able to be manipulated. But when you come across a woman like myself who is very wise, I mean, I hate to keep putting this out there, but there are some women who are just savvy, who are witty, who are smart. We just have it in us. So you gotta like turn it up a little on the notch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn it up a notch when you come into women like us, like myself, right? You can't be using those same weak ass tricks that you try to come at with women who are just dumb. Now, granted, even the smartest woman, the wisest woman in the world, I feel can still be scammed, right? Can still be fucked over. Like nobody is beyond being fucked over, right? It's happened to the best of us. But you just gotta know who you're dealing with, and I think that plays a major role when it comes to the dating scene, because that's something to take into account. Because a lot of men just, I think y'all step on your own toes. Y'all hit y'all own self in the face. Y'all run into your own wall, and you want to get mad at women like myself because we have standards, we have preferences, and we can see through the bullshit that y'all coming with. And I think it's like an overstatement to say a person should be authentic or people should be authentic on the dating scene, because that's a given. But the truth of the matter is that people's authentic selves sometimes is being an asshole. Sometimes it's just being a fool, being blindsided, like being ignorant to the fact. And when a woman like myself call you out on your shit in a very polite way, I always do it polite, y'all. Don't mistake my tone this video now for like how I am when it comes to dating men or even talking to men, because most of the talking really is like online. And in my words, I've been told like they hit sharp, but they're just very direct. So I need a man who has a backbone that can take directness. That's what I like, dominant men. Men who, and see, this is a problem because some men, they misconstrue it and think that dominance just means aggression. That's only one aspect of dominance. That's not dominance in its entirety. That's just not what really defines a dominant man. Being able to be aggressive, and most men can only be aggressive in the bedroom. Like, you have to be solid in who you are as a man. Be solid in your ego. You can't have a weak ass ego. And some men just have a weak ass ego. When you have women that say, oh, he can't handle me, and then y'all bounce back with the question, oh, why does a man have to handle you? I think y'all misinterpreting it. It's not that, oh, a man got to deal with a woman's bullshit and this and other. Y'all quick to label some shit bullshit. It's not bullshit. It's just some women, as I started at the beginning of this video, saying that some women you can easily manipulate and some women you just cannot. It's not bullshit. it's bullshit to you because that's how it makes you feel. Like, damn, this some bullshit. I can't get over on. She won't believe my lies. It worked for the last woman, but damn, it won't work for her. Damn, she's hard to get through, you know? And so then you want to put her in a category or in a classification like, she's full of shit. Or, she's argumentative. Or, no. Lawyers are argumentative, but lawyers are what? Very smart creatures who help get a lot of y'all motherfuckers off cases that you would not have been able to beat by yourself. So to say that a woman is argumentative can easily be a compliment, you know. What's argumentative? Being able to argue both sides. Being able to defend your position. Strongly defend your position. Which some people can't do. They fold, you know. You got to have confidence in what you're saying and what you believe in to be able to strongly defend it. So to say that a woman is argumentative because your ass can't stand strong on what you say you are or who you say you are or what you believe in, that's weak, man. Going back to where we started at and talking about men just coming correct. If you could come correct, that's what I like in a man. That's my dating preference. Coming correct. Being sharp. Just as sharp as I am. And I don't test a man. A lot of women, we do this. We test. We test the limits. We nudge a little bit just to see what's inside of that man, you know. How else would you know what's the true nature of a person unless you nudge them a little bit, you know. Unless you pry and you pick. And we see a lot of y'all men just full of sugar inside, you know. I don't want no man like that. That kind of man may be good for somebody, but he's definitely not good for me. I like a man not only with a strong physique. Because, the physicality of it, yes, that matters. But what really matters is what's on the inside of that man. What kind of mind does he have? We all been through shit in life. We all have, experiences that maybe we're not so proud of, right? It's not about the man's experiences. It's how those experiences shaped who he is. What did he do with those setbacks that he went through? How did that make him a better and a stronger man? You got to know who you are, man, when you come and stepping on my doorstep. You got to be solid. You got to know who the hell you are. You have to become self-actualized. You got to be perfect. But you damn sure got to be sharp. And some men say, they want polygamy. But is it polygamy that you really want? Or is it just sex? And I always get to the root of it. To reveal something to these men they don't even know about themselves. What you really want is sex. And if I feel like part of what this man said before, right? This man who is a leader in the black community, I follow him, and I talked about this before in another one of my videos. He made the statement to say that women can't learn anything from men. Men can't learn anything from women. It sounds silly, right? That a man can't learn anything from a woman. And if a woman tries to teach a man something, then he feels offended by that. It emasculates him. What do y'all think about that? I think part of that could be true in a sense. Because for me, when you look at the flip side of it, because he talked about how a man feels if a woman tries to teach him something. But let me talk about how I feel when I try to teach a man something. Now, I love teaching. It's obvious I like making videos, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys learn a lot from my videos. So I love teaching. And it's not that I don't like teaching a man, but it kind of turns me off if I come across a man who expressed interest in me and I'm the one doing all the teaching. Like, I'm teaching him more than he's teaching me. Really, we should be learning from each other, right? But it's something, oh my gosh, it's something so sexy and domineering about a man that can teach a woman and lead a woman. If I'm putting you up on game the entire time, you think I can submit to you? I cannot submit to you because I'm the one doing the teaching. And I find that to be true and consistent across the dating scene in terms of my own personal experiences in dating. I find that to be true. And I'm not saying that men out there aren't smart. It's a lot of smart men. But come on, man. Y'all gotta step it up. Y'all gotta step it up. I think the society that we live in makes men less intelligent. Men are socialized to be less intelligent. I mean, look at even the black community, and I'm not equating a college education, higher education with intelligence necessarily, but there could be a correlation. I'm not saying they're equal, but I'm saying that there could be a strong correlation between the two. And what you find is that who is getting the degrees? Black women. Black men ain't getting the degrees at a rate that black women are. Black men don't have access to the resources at the extent that black women do. That's why you have this whole ideology coming from black women. Oh, I don't need a man. Because really they don't. They're doing it by themselves. They got their own businesses. What are black men doing? Black men, yeah, you got a good subgroup of black men who are rising, but we're talking about numbers here. Comparing the numbers between black men and black women. It looks sad, man. It just looks sad. I like a man that can stand up to the challenge. To me, that shit is sexy because I know what I bring to the table. I know my level of intellect. And when I'm sitting across a man, he has to match my intellect. That is an absolute must. Or even be smarter than me. And granted, I've met a lot of men who were. And it was apparent that I let them be the head. It's like, it's a no-brainer. Like, come on. If you are clearly smarter than me, have more intellect than me, and I'm not talking about having a college education, it's easy, it's just much easier for me to submit because I love intelligence. So I'm going to submit to you because I submit to your brain power. I submit to the knowledge that you have. But if you ain't got no knowledge, what is there to submit to? I submit not only to a man's knowledge that he possesses because I like to learn and listen. I'll sit there and listen to a man who has knowledge for hours and days, and I'll just sit there and listen and just soak it all up. I remember being a little girl and my dad just speaking knowledge and truth to me, and I would just sit there and listen to him speak. That's like music to my ears. But not only will I submit to a man's knowledge, I also submit to his power. Because power is a different kind of energy. Knowledge factors into a man's power, but for a man to really have power, he must possess confidence in who he is. He has to have a certain degree of assertiveness. And I don't want to keep using the word dominance because it's overused, right? And some people really don't know what that means. And in their mind, the first thing that comes to mind is sexual dominance. And I don't even know if that's dominance, really. That's not really dominance. That's just you being aggressive in the bedroom. But to emanate a certain kind of energy with a woman without even using words, that's powerful. I can submit to that. There are some men who have it, some men who don't. It happens at a subconscious level where I'm in a room with a man and we're not even communicating verbally with words, but we're communicating on a subconscious level. Our energies are communicating. Our spirits within us are communicating. And what what's happening is that this exchange is happening on a subconscious level without words even being spoken. And when a man is just not powerful, he doesn't have that energy within him, my spirit will pick up on that. And my spirits are going to just take over. And you can see that in relationships, like without words even being spoken, you can look at a couple and tell who's the dominant one, man. Their body language is going to communicate that. When I'm sitting across from a man and we're like on a date or we're just, kicking it, like the body language speaks volumes. I'm going to have to make this like a 3-part series, but the body language definitely speaks volumes, man. And I pick up on that. Just how he moves, how he sits in his chair. His posture says so much without him saying anything. A man of power don't need permission from a woman to do anything. He doesn't need permission. On that note, I'm going to end this video. I'll catch you guys later.